The Robertson Center is excited to present our tips to help families and students navigate using technology at home. As we know, technology has become an essential part of the learning process. In most schools, kids have access to laptops and tablets. In most homes, kids have devices to do homework on and to play with. Technology is not going away. We can't fight it. Instead, we have to embrace it and work to help kids make healthy choices about how they spend their time online. Today, we are going to address a topic that many families have asked us about and share some quick strategies for how you can help create a balanced technology diet for your student at home.
One of the key components of a healthy diet is that it is balanced. If you eat too many sweets in one sitting, you'll feel sick. If you only eat greens, you'll likely overdo it when faced with a plate of cupcakes. The same is true with technology. There are websites and apps that are active, that stimulate kids' brains and enhance their learning. On the flip side, there are websites and apps that are passive, that are purely for entertainment. Both are important for a balanced technology diet. Active websites are ones that are actively working a kid's brain or body. They stimulate creativity and problem-solving skills. When your kid creates a YouTube video, they're being active. When they're on websites where they can practice coding or read articles or play educational games, they are being active. Active websites are fun and ultimately help kids learn and grow. Think of these like the greens in a healthy diet. Passive websites are ones where kids are passively absorbing information on the screen or engaging in mindless repetition. When your kid is binge watching YouTube videos or scrolling on social media, they are being passive. Sometimes passive websites help us regulate or relax, but you should think of these like the sugar in a healthy diet. Too much sugar isn't good for the brain or the body.
To create a healthy, balanced technology diet, we like to recommend the 80-20 rule. 80% of kids' screen time should be spent on healthy, active websites. 20% of their screen time should be spent on sugary, passive websites. This can look like, if your student has 1 hour of nightly screen time, 45 minutes can be spent on active websites and 15 minutes can be spent on passive websites. If you want to spread the ratio through the week instead, 4 days a week can be spent on active websites and 1 day a week can be spent on passive websites.
To stick to the 80-20 rule, it's important that you set clear expectations with your kids and talk to them about the difference between active and passive websites. Ultimately, you want them to learn to manage their own time and begin making healthy, balanced choices on their own. While kids are building these habits, it's important that you check in with them often about how they're spending their screen time. It's important that you're aware of what your student is doing online so you can ensure that they're staying safe, healthy, and balanced. To help kids make their own healthy choices, you should create a screen time schedule and stick to it. Teach your students the difference between active and passive websites. Check in with them nightly about how they spent their screen time, and visit Common Sense for tips and tools on how to monitor screen time. We also recommend checking out the website GoGuardian if you're a Success Academy parent.
For Success Academy parents, GoGuardian is available to monitor students' activities on their Chromebooks. As you can see, GoGuardian provides you with a summary report of how your students spent their time online. This can help you have a discussion about whether or not your kids are following the 80-20 rule. You can set time limits and block certain websites while scholars are at home from 5 p.m. to 7 a.m. We highly encourage SA parents to take advantage of this resource. If you have questions about how to set it up, reach out to your scholars teacher. They're here to help.
We hope these tips help you build a healthy technology diet with your kids at home. Remember that a balanced mix of active and passive screen time is important, and that regular check-ins with your kids about how they are spending their time will support them in building the skills they need to make productive online choices. We know it's hard, but you can do it, parents. Thank you for joining us. Check out our website for more tips and tricks.